Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Pale Beyond, where we are in our campsite, and we seem to be doing much better than last time. That being said, let's check out what the crew are up to, and see if we can help them in any way. Reading, Mr. Templeton? Yes, though it's difficult to find light. What do you mean? It's daytime all the time. Do you use your... do those your age still read? Or has intellectualism passed us by? Well, I haven't read chilling horror like yourself. Is that a collection, Mr. Templeton? It is a good read, nonetheless. Okay, let's speak with Templeton. I must retire for the evening. I'll see you for the morning's requests. Sounds good. Anything here? Doesn't seem like it. How about in the middle? You have a conversation happening. What's that? One of the doctor's books. Since when could you read? It's got pictures, that. You're interested in medicine, are you? A little. Better work than this, anyway. Well, we can have a second doctor, perhaps. Speak with Hammond. Can't turn to the furnace if I'm having to eat. Night. Okay, so he doesn't want to talk yet again. Let's speak with Junior. Gonna call it a night. Okay, that sounds good. We have a conversation here. Barely any taste of those fucking cigs. I guess he's addicted to nicotine. You mentioned before, what brand are they anyway? Upperton? Same group who tins those peaches? Yeah, they're shite. At least there's plenty of it. Would rather there wasn't. Would rather be craving at a time like this. Suppose not. They're just... I don't know. What do they know? What do they know about tobacco? Their point. Okay. Then we have Cordell. Home, Josephine. In my flying machine. I guess she's singing something. Ah, apologies. The tune has not left my head in weeks. At the very least, I have found a manner to count the pack. If it counts the dogs, then may the tune never leave your head. You could make a request to Grimley. I'm sure he could learn the song. Sounds like you have classical training. This seems nice, getting the crew a bit together, but she's not really the sociable type. Maybe that's one way to integrate her into the crew. Yeah, let's try this. I mean, we're not really short on loyalty at the moment. Take some risky plays. You could make a request to Grimley. I'm sure he could learn the song. Oh, actually got loyalty, nice. Perhaps, but no. I will not intrude upon their nightly entertainment. I'm certain it's not something the crew would much care for. Okay. Nothing particularly happening in the kennels. Do we have anything? We have Kurt over here. And Fluttered. Okay, so he wants to rest as well. Sounds good, sounds good. Grimley, he stares at you. Or nodding to his sleeping bag. Okay. Think we got everyone. So let's send out some scouts then. Did I talk? I think I did. Okay. Nothing from the resources I need to fill up. So let's see about the scouting thing. So we definitely want to send some people to hunt. It's not even a question. That seems good. Let's send those guys. Tashi, Lefty, Tucker. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. I don't have enough scientists. I guess I can send only one. Right now, I'd rather be scouting the area so I can find some more hunts. Let's check this place out. You have, wait, what is that? Interesting. Oh, that's fishing, I suppose. I mean, I guess I can probably leave the fishing for later. If we can do much hunting. But that seems decent. Let's check this place out as well. And we have some seals. Okay, that's really good. So we definitely still have some food to hunt next time. I cannot do that because it's far away, so let's... Does any of these require only 3 dogs? I don't think so. Yeah, this requires 4 as well. So I suppose I might as well send one of those scientific things. See how that does. We got some decorum, okay. That seems decent. And I'm not sure what exactly he found, but seems good to me. And next time we'll definitely be sending some hunts that way. Okay, I believe that's it for this week. Let's proceed. Okay, so we're definitely going with less rations. I mean, it does cost me decorum, I suppose, but... yeah, I think we'll still go with the less rations. I will go with normal fuel though. Not that I have that much more fuel, but I want to cure this guy of freezing. So that seems good. Let's confirm this. Okay, we got some research, we got some seals. Tashi is freezing. Mr. Zak is freezing. Mr. Gloss has been cured. Miss Gloss has been cured. Ransda has been cured. Okay. Two Jones, raise the spirit speaking to Kasha, no longer demoralized. Gnomes has been cured of their freezing. Ransda has become malnourished. Okay. Doesn't seem too terrible. I think the doctor can handle most of it. Okay. Our dogs are back in operational. We somehow don't have anyone malnourished. I'm not sure how that happened. Interesting. Huh. I guess he somehow managed to cure himself. Not gonna complain about it. Is the ice cracking? It's interesting. Don't tell me we'll have to move camp again. That's gonna be ridiculous. Anyway, let's check this out. So we're mostly having problems with fuel at the moment, so we have to figure something about that. Let's... no discussions available, so I guess let's take some requests. Yep, sounds good. Nothing here, I suppose. So let's take the requests. The night is now almost as long as the day. So we have Hammond and Kurt. Days are getting darker, Captain. Crew's been asking about using more oil to fuel the lamps. Told them to piss off, but I figured I should ask you. Lamplight is not an unreasonable request. That oil is for the boiler. It's more important than making dinner brighter. It also makes it easier to do their work, Mr. Hammond. Well, it's the captain's decision. It's a reasonable request. Hammond, give them the oil they need, so lose some fuel. They'll make do with what they have. The furnace comes first. Give the crew what they want. I won't hear the end of it otherwise. I mean, we don't really have much fuel, but we're getting our morale a bit lower. And this seems decent to have more lamplight. Can prevent some accidents. And it only cost me 20 fuel. You know what? Let's go with this one. Confirm my order. It's a reasonable request, Hammond. Give them the oil they need. Yeah, I expect to lose some loyalty, but that's fine. Alright then, better be able to spare it, Captain. Yeah, about that, I wouldn't really be sure about it, but... Captain, Templeton, I won't keep you both too long. After dinner, we should have a discussion about the future direction of this crew. I suppose we should consider moving camp closer to the direction of rescue. Indeed. As for when that should be, well, we'll talk later. Very well. Alright. Sounds good to me. Let's see how things are faring outside. No events over here. We have dinner. Anything happening in the kennels? Doesn't seem like it. And nothing appears to be happening here, so I suppose dinner it is then. Let's see. What about this furnace? I suppose I can use seals and these spoiled cans of rations. Let's use those. And I suppose let's burn some seals. I can also burn some ale kegs, but they seem to be pretty useful, to be honest. I don't really want to do that. That should give us a decent amount of fuel though, burning all those seals. Obviously can't use them for food if you burn them, but they'll have to keep things balanced, right? Let's go with that. manage our resources a bit. And other than that, let's have some dinner. The crew have their meal. The crew return to their posts. Despite the time, it's still bright light outside. Yeah, I think things are about to change pretty soon. Or what this is. Maybe time until rescue? Not really sure. Anyway, so we have the meeting with Kurt. That's good. So let's do everything else first. So let's speak with Junior. Gonna call it a night. Okay, so nothing to talk with him about. We have Cordo. Dogs need the rest, so do I. Okay. There's a tube before nodding. Okay. So it appears everyone else is already done with everything. Not gonna complain about it. Let's speak with Kurt and Templeton. Did you wish to speak with us, Kurt? Indeed, I did. Have you noticed anything about the ground beneath our feet, Captain? Yeah, it's cracking. It's not about to give way, is it? Try not to think about anything beneath our feet. Get to the point. Yeah, let's go with the first one. It's not about to give way, is it? Not immediately, no. We are looking at the early stages of the ice breaking apart. If you don't want to join the dear old Temperance, you need to be moving out within the week. I see. Is that so? We start packing from tomorrow. We'll be safe to move on at the beginning of next week. Any longer than that, and we'll be dipping our toes into the water. Well, it is inevitable that we should keep constant movement, even ignoring the changing ice. Our rescue vessel will not be searching for us here. Get the word out there, Kurt. We leave in a week. You couldn't have told me sooner. You can't risk what lies beyond this camp. Yeah, that's just stupid. So let's start some preparations. I will, Captain. To stay is death. We're moving on. Thank you, Kurt. You have a good evening, Templeton. Captain. And we have a conversation happening. We have to move camp within the coming week. Aye, we wait around here any longer, we'll be swallowed up. Captain Shaw has been cautious. And when we are still set... When we are still set the match the arrival of the rescue? I guess too much? Aye, let's not waste any more bloody time. The boiler can't last forever. And we have Templeton himself. Must retire for the evening. Okay, sounds good. Suppose Hammond is here. That sounds good as well. We have another conversation. Doctor, you seem worse for the wear this evening. Sorry, I've not had much sleep lately. Something disturbing your rest? Just some bad dreams. Shame, shame. Get some rest early, Arthur. I'll inform you if an emergency arises. Oh, thank you, Kurt. You can thank me with a good night's sleep. Okay, so it's nice to see them getting along well. And I suppose I already talked with these guys. And talked to Kurt, maybe? Yeah, okay, he has nothing to say. But yeah, this is definitely worrying. Anything else in the captain's tent? Doesn't seem like it. So I suppose let's assign the hunts for the week. Definitely want to get as much food and I guess fuel as possible. So let's assign these guys. Seems good. Send them. And let's send some people to fish. I guess let's send one of the engineers. There we go. It should be good. Get some fish. And we have some more dogs. So I suppose we'll be moving in this direction. Which means I should have probably explored that way. But it's too late to change my mind now. That being said, this island has still been there for some time. So maybe we'll have to go there at some point, but we'll see about that. Let's scout out something like this, maybe. And we have a hunt of... what is that? Large game is dangerous. Despite how many crew are assigned, the crew will be wounded. I see. We can send 2 people, but I don't have the dogs for it right now. And yeah, cannot scout anything else. That seems good. Let's return back. And let's get some people cured from their frostbite. Oh, we can talk to Kasha. I wonder how my editor will find my report in its finished state. It was a nightmare getting my plague story published. Only the Daily Appeal was willing to pick it up, and they were hardly the most reputable of papers. You did wonders for their reputation, I understand. Don't like the idea of our story being told by a common rag. After your award win, I'm sure any other paper would take you on. Both of these seem decent. Yeah, let's go with this one. That's true, but I don't know if I'd accept. The Daily Appeal is far from perfect newspaper, but they trusted my writings when no other did. Fate like that shouldn't go unrewarded, I think. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Let's speak with our doctor. Captain, is there anything you miss from home? I don't mean anything important. I'm sure there are people you miss. I mean small comforts. Does warrant qualify as a small comfort? Why linger on it? It's best to keep your focus on our current situation. The people mostly. Yeah, let's go with warmth. Seems pretty reasonable. Well, you certainly aren't alone there. I doubt I'll ever grow used to the cold. Personally, I miss tea. I would drink a cup every morning and right before sleep. I didn't think I would miss such a simple habit so much. Also, that's why he can't sleep, I see. Let's sign crew for curing. So we don't have them freezing. There we go. And let's, I guess, sign somewhere for interview so we can get some decorum out of it. Guess let's interview one of the engineers. Sounds good. And still keep getting that research, which I'm not really sure what that does, but I guess we'll find out at some point. Okay, so seems good. I don't think there's anything else we need to do to end this evening. So let's proceed to the next day. Okay, so we do have a bit of our decorum recovered. I suppose I can go with half rations and half fuel. We get someone malnourished and someone freezing, but we can deal with that through the doctor. So I think that seems reasonable. I still have some decorum to spare. So let's go with that. We have 5 seals and 4 fish. Dogs are rested. We have 1 person freezing, 2 people freezing. Okay, he was cured. Sounds good. Was cured as well. Kashi is now freezing. Mr. Zach has become malnourished. And seems like that's it. Okay. So we'll have to cure one of these, not through the doctor, because we have 4 people that need the doctor. 8 weeks at Temperance Camp. And once again, 2 people just magically got cured. I wonder if that's one of the items I picked up from the ship, from the lower cargo hold. And actually, one of the people that got cured was malnourished. That's very interesting. Do half rations actually cure? I think they are supposed to cause them to get freezing and malnourished. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works, but I mean, not gonna complain. Certainly is working in my favor. We have at least 10 more minutes in this video. Let's see. Seems like there's nothing at camp, probably because we will be moving. So let's move to the next camp. After a hard morning dragging the boats, the crew come across deeper snow ahead. Okay. Captain, the snow on the ice is getting deeper. We need to find a better path before dragging the whole crew through it. I'll be happy to take up the reins. Best we leave that to one of your scouts, Mr. Darling. The ice behind us is encroaching. We needn't lag behind a man with a cane. The old limp isn't that bad, Templeton. It's bad enough. Time is of the essence. Very well. You can't go wrong with my team, anyway. Any one of them are capable of finding the path in the ice. Captain, if you want to judge the course yourself, you should go ahead with them. Ill-advised. We don't know what lies ahead. Best not to take any unnecessary risk. I mean, I don't see any reason to go with the scout, because I'm not a scout myself. I think they'll know better. But I mean, sending someone alone also isn't that great, but then leaving my crew behind, that's just a recipe for disaster. Let's go with Templeton. I'll stay back here with the rest of the party. I guess that's just some loyalty then. And let's look around. Okay. Seems like there is a thick fog around us. Let's choose someone to scout forward. Yorick, go ahead, my man. Yorick the Third nods to you and Kurt before trudging ahead. I think I hear something. That doesn't sound good. Let's stop him. Oh, good thing we stopped him. The actual surface of the flow erupt, revealing a large, slimy creature, mouth agape with flies, with razor-sharp teeth. Expectant. Leopard seal! Use the hunting shotgun, use the bolt-action rifle, use the revolver. I think the hunting shotgun... Actually, the bolt-action rifle doesn't sound too bad either. I'm trying to remember, this one is for small game for sure. I'm not sure which one of those was for medium game. I mean, it would make sense that the shotgun, I mean, it fires more bullets. So maybe it's for larger game. Then again, a bolt-action rifle. Pretty hard to go wrong with that, isn't it? It's really hard to say. I mean, this is more precise. If I use the hunting shotgun, I might end up hurting him in the process. Let's use the bolt-action rifle. You grab the rifle and steady it as you aim towards the beast, barreling towards Yorick the Third. The beast continues unhindered. Fear mixes with snow, freezing Yorick the Third in place. Fire. Wait for your target to get closer. God damn it, that's definitely difficult. I mean, it's quite risky to wait for it to get closer, because, I mean, sure, I'll shoot it, but it won't instantly die, so it might still hurt him. Then again, if it's not close enough, I might miss. I'm sure we have more bullets though. A bolt-action rifle though, that thing takes a while to reload. How close is it exactly? I mean, it's... It's really hard to say, to be honest. Oh man. I really don't want to lose one of my scouts, so this is really tough. Do I really want to wait? I mean, this is quite the distance to take a proper shot. Then again, if I fire, maybe I'll scare it off. You know what? Let's fire. We crack the rifle and the bullet flies, piercing the flesh of the leopard seal. Let's go! But the beast continues to charge despite its injuries. The animal is gaining speed, closing the distance. Though very low, of course. Why would I wait? We jump the bolt back and forth, reloading the weapon. There is now about 10 yards between Yorick the Third and the beast. I mean, that's kind of close. I don't want to accidentally hit him, but... Definitely gonna be worse if the leopard shield reaches him. So let's fire. Nice, the shot connects. The beast drops lifeless on the ice. Thank God. Good thing I didn't wait. That would have been really bad. Inches from Yorick the Third, shaken but alive. Yeah, let's definitely harvest it for food. The takes 2 dogs sledding team to drag the creature onto the stable ice. Not really sure what this is supposed to be, but it takes 2 dogs sledding teams. It takes 2 dog sledding teams to drag the creature onto stable ice. After processing and packing the sea leopard's meat, a trough of undigested fish is found inside the stomach cavity. Take the fish's rations, feed the fish to the dogs, leave the fish be. I mean, if it ate it, surely it can't be that bad, right? What I'm thinking is, could the fish have been like sick, which caused the leopard seal to get sick with something like rabies, and that's why it was so aggressive? I mean, they are aggressive by default, I'm pretty sure. But then again, I am eating the leopard seal itself, so I'm kinda worried about this fish, not gonna lie. I mean, 1 bucket of fish isn't worth that much, but then again, if I feed it to the dogs, I don't really want dogs with rabies. I'm not even sure if leopard seals can catch rabies, to be honest. Like, what kind of disease could fish carry? And what kind of disease will not be transmitted through us eating the leopard seal itself? You know what, I think I'm gonna take the risk and feed the fish to the dogs. We don't know how much viable the fish are, better left to the dogs. Cordell claims their digestive system can handle the meat better than us. The dogs seem pleased with their treat. Okay. Oh, I got a Steam achievement, Act 1. Week 1 at the second camp. Captain shows personal log. Oh, perfect, we got a save just in time for the video ending. So, oh. The new camp has been erected on the ice floe. The prospect of land is still far off from here. Also, I guess I get to write another one of these. We can write about the Temperance, the Leopard Seal attack, Captain Hunt, the Summer. Let's start with the Leopard Seal. The crew were ambushed by a Leopard Seal whilst moving the camp. It was fortunate that all managed to escape with their lives. It won't be the last. This should be considered as an act of great fortune. We survived because we were prepared. Exactly. It was quick thinking and the appropriate resources that won out the day for the crew. That vigilance is to be kept up at all times, lest the crew meet with true disaster. That leopard seal was but a warning of the dangers that rest on the ice. Let's talk a bit about the summer. By all estimates, it appears that the summer has arrived on the ice. A prime occasion for hunting and a comparable respite from the truly freezing temperatures, the worst of which are yet to come. With the arrival of summer comes the promise of winter. Must enjoy this respite while it lasts, must not lose sight of what lies ahead, must consult my crew on the best course of action. Let's go with this one. Hunting, scouting, even opportunity for play amongst the crew. Such things will be an impossibility once the weather worsens in the coming months. Now is the time to make use of this relative freedom to its fullest. The Temperance. The Temperance went under, finally consumed by the ice. She will be missed. Feels hopeless now. Should have known it wouldn't hold. She will be missed. The old vessel had become a home for the crew. Even when trapped in the ice, it served as a constant presence, a monument of the world we traveled from, the world that was left behind. To see it go weighed heavily upon the crew. Tracks were found in the snow, a frozen coat. Proof that if nothing else, Hunt and his group were able to survive beyond the boiler incident aboard the Temperance. Should we catch up to him, I may just kill Hunt myself. It's too late to raise concerns now. The crew, I suppose. The crew may whisper, but Rufus Hunt is a dead man. I have to commend Hunt. He's much hardier than first believed. Rufus Hunt further proves himself to be a man of many surprises. We have made it out as far as he had. It almost fills the crew with hope in regards to their own chances. If Hunt and his band of deserters are able to carry on against the elements, then that should be the truth. For the rest of the crew in turn. Let's sign off. So yeah, that seems good. That's gonna do it for this video. Seems like we constructed another set of dog loos, which is really nice. And we have our leopard seal over here, which should serve as a nice food source. But yeah, I think we managed to get away from that leopard seal quite successfully. I'm not sure if our scout was able to die there, but certainly seemed like it. At the very least, he could have gotten wounded. But thankfully we had guns, so that was nice. For now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you next time.